This thing working? Is the thing working well? Cool. So I'm trying something new here. I'm gonna try to do a little voiceover thing over like one of my little speed draw thingies, whatever it is right now. So what you're seeing right now is sped up to roughly probably around 4 times the speed that I drew it at, if not faster. And yeah, so I just try out this little formula. I'm gonna put a little bit of music behind here. Not sure what I'm gonna have to add. It will be added in post, so it could be anything from soothing jazz to hardcore metal. Let's see what I add in post. And yeah, I don't really know why I decided to do this. Just one of those things where I was kind of like, fuck it. Let's see how it goes. I figured I'd talk a little bit about what I do. My sort of thoughts were at the time, just things that's been going on with me, etc., etc. So recently, more or less, I've been working a lot. That's the only thing that I've really been doing. This little image here, I did the light sketch for it at work, actually. The more heavy sketch which you see, which I'm tracing on top of right now, is one that I did during a stream. I just kind of trace over it. I know, so exciting to see work done partway through instead of just starting. But hey, it's, whatever the hell I did. And yeah, you'll also see for reasons I decided to use the frickin' shitcom tablet, the fucking Intuos, which I bought as a tie over until I could get my better tablet in. Overall, I don't have too many good things to say about it. I like it's massively popular, so there's that. The hotkeys are always nice. That's a pleasure. The pen is okay, I guess. It's like when it does work, it tends to work pretty. Actually, nah, that's a lie. I was gonna say it works consistently, but from my experience, it doesn't work that consistently. Not just during streams, but mostly off streams. Yeah. Tired boy. Oh, it's only like 2. Yeah. Like I just rolled out of bed. Yeah, so, I don't know, let's see. Right now I'm just generally working on the outlines, just freaking playing around with styles, because, I don't know, I felt like my last sort of style, whatever you want to call it, was a little bit too, I don't really know how to describe it. It just felt off. I didn't really like the style itself. I didn't like what I was drawing, so it was one of those things where it was like, I decided to mix it up and just kind of played around with it like that quite a bit. Right now what you're seeing is me, not quite seeing, kind of more off-screen stuff is, you're seeing me dick around with the mouse quite a bit too, because I just can't use that tablet that well. It's not happening that often, but it's still happening nonetheless. Yeah, right there, that's when I'm kind of hopping off to use the mouse, and oh yeah, am I using the mouse? No, apparently not. You coming back? Hello? There you are. I don't know what that was about, but yeah, fun times. Carrying on. I don't know, stuff and things and stuff. I've always sort of drawing styles where they have thick eyes, thick eyebrows, thick eyelashes, something like that. Just because, in my personal opinion, that adds a lot more flair to the characters. It makes the characters feel like they're a little more alive than having perfectly fleshed out circles with a white dots in the center of them. Yeah, so right there, I was using the paint tool, line tool, because I'm a freaking hack with no talent. I don't think that line tool is actually that bad of a tool personally. And this is if you're gonna experience art, you're not gonna have a fucking idea what I'm talking about. But what the paint tool, line tool is basically, as you can see right now, is basically you just create a couple points across it, and then it roughly smooths it out automatically for you. And it's not a terrible tool. The only reason is that people tend to rely on it far too much. So unlike me, where I just try and use it for a couple difficult angles or long straight edges where it is useful, in my opinion, people will go absolutely savvy with it and they'll try and make the entire thing out of the line tool. And the reason that the line tool, in my opinion, isn't a good tool for a lot of things is that it's very stiff. And even if you mess around with the pressure settings, because you know you can change like the line width so it makes it look like it's that actual stroke versus just like a flat out line. The only issue I have with it is that it generally makes the lines look too stiff and unnatural. Cause like a lot of the other lines that like I'm doing right now, they have a lot of fucked up shit with them, to say the least. Like, you know, like all the hair, all the frickin' eyebrows, eyelashes, etc., etc. All that stuff's flawed, like a lot. Even like the pupils, like there, like, you know, it's not perfect, but it's good enough, I guess. And like same with all those, like you see the line width going into the next line isn't like perfectly lined up, and it isn't perfectly, you know, smooth and flows perfectly. Like I don't know, the line tool wouldn't. Whoa! I just moved my whole desk there by accident. Hello, power thighs. Whoa, I almost just tipped my desk there. Whoa, desk, sort your shit out. Yeah. How far am I through this? I'm like 6 minutes into this. Gotta go to like 23. Yeah, buddy. I don't know what I should talk about. I don't know, maybe plans for the future? Once I get my little tablet thingy, I plan to, get animating. I plan to do animations with sort of a style similar to this, not perfectly this, but yeah, that's a perfect example of why the line tool looks stiff. So you can see, actually, sorry to wander, but like, you can see there I use the line tool and I'm playing around with the pressure sensitivity to make it look more like a natural line. But even then, the line's far too perfect and stiff. Like, even with the little tinkering that I do with it, it's still one of those things where, like, if I had a tablet, which I enjoyed, I would have probably just done the stroke by hand. Like, straight up. But I mean, like, hey, whatever. It's, you know, like, why am I yawning so damn much? What the hell? Oh, it's funny because, like, you guys can't see this because this is me doing it in post. But, the little waveform that I'm looking at when I'm recording this, it's like each time I yawn, I can tell I yawn because like the frickin' peak just maxes out on my end. Like I'll edit it in post so it doesn't sound like that bad. Like each time I yawn, it just is like clipping to the max. So that's pretty tasty. I don't know how that word actually worked its way into my vocabulary. It's just one of those words that's like, hey, it's here now. Hope you like it. I think I use the frickin' line tool a lot on the balaclava, or whatever it is, bandana. I don't know why I called it balaclava. I'm a little balaclava. I'm a little balaclava. Hee hee hee. Yeah, I don't quite know what to say. Sorry, I got a message on the side over here. And if I'm absolutely boring you, then I don't know why are you still here. Just leave. Whoa, what the fuck? Six servers are unavailable right now due to temporary outage. Cool, so my server's temporarily down. That's amazing. Good job, Discord. Don't really know what the fuck to say about that. I don't know. Good job, Discord. Loveliness. Tastiness. Let's see. Oh, yawning, stretching, yawning. God damn it, can you speed up the coloring, kid? Fucking hell. I'm not the coloring, but the fucking line work. Holy shit. Actually, no, I don't really mind it that much, because in my personal opinion, the line work is one of those things where it's a little more important over the coloring. Because you can have relatively shitty coloring but decent line work, and it still looks good, but then, like, I find you can't really have shitty line work and amazing coloring, because then it looks like something that, like, frickin' I don't know what it's called, made. Pickety pockety poo. More yawning. More yawning. Why am I so yawny? What the fuck is happening? I'm getting so many little ding dongs. Fucking, I don't care about if I miss somebody's fucking tweet. Fucking tweet you. Yeah, so I don't quite know what else to do. Let's talk about OC, shall we? God damn it, wake up. I don't know why I'm yawning so much. Do I need to crack a cold one open? Do I need to crack a cold one open with the boys? What the hell? Yeah. So, my thing with OCs is, to say the least, I just want to spout this information out just so all those of the land can hear me say this. Is if you have like a Pokemon OC original character, whatever the fuck you want to call it, I don't consider that original character. Not to any fucking degree. If you want to argue me, go fucking right ahead, boy. But the way I see that is I see it as plagiarism because unlike something like my little character, which you see me working on right now, you know, like it's based kind of off of real life animal. Well, obviously it's based off of real life animals. No fucking way it wouldn't be. But yeah, like it isn't like a rip off of anything specific other than like maybe a fucking silver fox. So fucking there you go. But even then, I'm not directly taking the fucking animal's attributes. I'm not taking any of its fucking specialties other than maybe how it fucking is fucking gray and shit. I don't know. When like with the fucking Pokemon OC original character, whatever the fuck you want to call them, the characters, other than a personality, they aren't that original. They all generally share the same universe. They all generally share, you know, the same sort of characteristics. It's very rare you see any that are like, wow. And the thing is that like I don't just hate it for that reason. Like, if you have a fucking Pokemon blog and like, you know, you're doing it purely for the fandom, just because you enjoy Pokemon that much, like you're really that much of a fangirl. At that point, I say fucking go for it. Like, have a good fucking time. Like, don't let me hold you back and tell you what's wrong and right and what doesn't work, because like, you know, like you're doing it for fucking fun there. Like, I do this shit for fun. Like, I'm not doing this to get paid at the moment. Like, in the future, if you want to commission me. But like with fucking this shit, it's like this isn't me like just being a fangirl. It's me trying to be more original and blaze a trail and not trying to make any fucking money off it and like use people and shit. When like I know so many fucking like Pokeblogs and like Poke fandom shit where it's like you sit there and you like watch them develop and they turn from fandom to either not necessarily hating the fandom itself, but they turn into like someone who doesn't do it purely for fun anymore. It's one of those things where they do it either for, you know, social benefit or they do it for some reason like I don't know what the fuck it's called. I'm derping out right now. Money. That's the term I'm thinking of because I'm a fucking retard. Yeah, I know the term retard is one of those things. It's like, you know, I'm calling myself and not somebody else, so don't fucking worry about it. Yeah, I don't know. It's always been one of those things where it's like something about that just feels wrong versus just, you know, trying to be original and make your own shit. Because it's one of those things where, again, like right now I'm not trying to rip off any character. This is my own character. I can say with like 100% confidence that like this is my shizzle. Like if you try and fucking dig around every nook and cranny that you can, like you're not gonna find an intentional ripoff or fucking anything like that, right? When it's like, oh, look at this little OC I made. It's a fucking Pikachu with a fucking pink cheeks instead of red. It's original now, yay! And I mean, like, I don't know, it's one of those things where, like, I'd really like to see somebody try and make something, like, commercial like that. And be like, hey, you know, try your best at making this work. On the bright side, on the coloring phase now, holy shit, it's running into those there, what the fuck. Yeah, it's funny, because as I get to the coloring phase, I don't really use my pen that much. It's kind of more just like mouse, and more mouse. I also don't know why the fuck the balaclava is like orange. When do I turn it to red? Is it into red like right now? No. Okay, whatever. Oh, maybe I should raise my preview quality so I can look at this sexy little bitch a little bit more. Oh yeah, look at that blue. Look at that. I'm a floating head. Next Star Fox boss right there, buddy. Yeah, boy. It's sort of funny because anytime I talk to people, this is gonna sound so fucking egotistical. It's gonna be like, yeah, sure, that's the case. But I've like talked to people before, and they're like, oh my god, you're so talented. You got such a gift, and oh my god, can you draw me all this shit? And the thing is, I don't fucking consider this a talent at all. I never was good at drawing. I still don't consider myself good at drawing. And, like, I don't know, if you consider my shit good, then, you know, good for you. But the thing is that, like, I don't have anything that's super, oh my god, I'm game-changing. Like, oh my god, people, like, should look at my art because, like, I'm so fucking original. No, like, it's like, I just know a few fucking tricks. I'm good at fucking absorbing other people's little tricks or whatever, and I'm good at interpreting it into my own fucking style. Like, here, let's rip apart this character quick. Let's fucking roast my fucking drawing here. So the eyebrows are reminiscent of fucking every Butch Hartman character ever. Fucking Danny Phantom, Timmy Turner, fucking all that shit. And even though I don't necessarily like those characters in general, because I don't, I still like the general thick eyebrows, because, you know, they're so thick and so beautiful. I don't quite remember where I got the thick eyes from. I think that might have been from, I want to say Diner Joe's illustrations. Just because I really enjoy it, like his stuff. But the thing that I've done is instead of making the fucking eyelashes thick at the top, I've made it kind of more like, you know, tired, baggy eyes type thing. I've also sort of tried to clash like the typical like anime weeaboo fucking eyes with the sort of more classic cartoony style by you know, making them big but not like, oh, senpai-san. And also with the like upper eyelashes, don't really know how else to say it, like that little flat part of the eye. With that, I've done that because I don't know, it's kind of reminiscent of Family Guy, I guess. Like, I don't know, like just kind of like give like those two little those two little lines that you can play with, and that's kind of just how it goes. You know, like Family Guy, fucking sue me. My only question is, why the hell does it appear to be like orange? Because I'm pretty sure in the final cut, whatever you want to call it, that was not orange. Let me just look quick. Scrolling through my images right now. I can kind of see it. I think the recording is a little bit off on the color capture, though, to be completely honest. But I don't know. That might just be like me viewing it right now. You know, I could have sworn it was more of a red, but whatever. I don't know. I don't pay that much attention to my shit. Let's see what else. I added the sort of nose type style, like the nose slash sort of weird muzzle shit off of, what the fuck is her name? Katie Cat, I think? I don't know. I'm just another internet artist, which I like. The sort of fun fact is the little X duct tape thing is, reminiscent of my little fandom for Rainbow Six Siege, Mute. I just always thought that looked kind of cool. Don't know why. So I was just like, oh, yeah, fuck it, let's throw on Balaclava, even though like that fucking obscured breathing and all that shit. And whoa, look at my little twitchy hand going 4K. Fucking grrr. Anyways, yeah. So I don't know. It's one of those things where it's like my characters aren't really ever absorbed from just one fucking source, and it's just like, oh my gosh, this is like a clear ripoff. It's always been kind of like, you know, I like this little part of a character, so I'm gonna take a little bit of that. I like this part a bit, so I'm gonna take a little bit of this. Actually, the fucking hair choice, that's the funniest part, is that I'm a fucking Markiplier, Jacksepticeye, fucking weeb. Yeah, I watched them fucking come at me. And I've always sort of liked the YouTuber hair. Like, IRL, I have that fucking shit. Not colored, but I have that shit. And I don't know, I always like the color purple, so I was like, yeah, fuck it. Let's go for this shit. Yeah, look at that. I managed to fucking waste like 20 minutes talking about that shit. Yeah, boy. So right now, out on the watermark, kind of just finalizing it. I think I'm just gonna do a tiny bit of extra post editing, whatever you want to call it, just to kind of make sure it doesn't look completely horrid. And then I think it's basically done at this point. Around now in post, once I'm done recording this audio, I'll add a little full image just to kind of, you know, be all like, hey, you know, how's it going? It's your boy. Just as kind of like a fucking, you know, here's the image and whatnot. Yeah, because I think at this point I'm just fucking occupying the Discord chat, keeping it all sexy and whatnot. So, yeah, if you enjoyed this video, then I'll make more of them in the future. If not, then, well, sorry for wasting your time.